Peace and blessings, collective. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. It is, okay, so I was just resetting the energy of this archetypes deck, like the wild unknown archetypes, because there was still a card on the bottom of the deck that I had shown in yesterday's video. And as I was going to reset the energy, two cards jumped out, and it was the creator and the fault line. So there's a major shift happening that is like an intentional manifestation. That's what I'm getting from this, and I have abundance sitting next to me, and these colors very synchronistic. It's like there's something that's cracking open, and under that I'm seeing possibilities and inner voice. And actually under that I'm also seeing stress, which feels like it is associated with this fault line energy. Yeah. Whatever this, so I feel like this channel is starting off a little like all over the place, because I wasn't expecting to have cards on the table when I started filming. Like I was just gonna, do like I usually do and start naturally. But yeah, there is like a crack in the foundation, but not, it's like the type of crack where now that it's being addressed, there's being a new foundation laid. Because the reason that old foundation cracked is because it wasn't sturdy, stable, sound to begin with. But it's like recognizing the crack. Because I'm also seeing sorrow, and I'm noticing this gap here. It's like noticing whatever this is may have felt like a tower moment, because now there's transformation and healing. The cards are talking. Like I'm not even shuffling and the cards are talking. We have the rebel, and then under the rebel is the creator and creativity and the dream. Yeah, okay. Hold on. Let me breathe, because this message is literally taking off on its own, and you can feel this energy. Like you feel that there has been a major shift, and you may have seen the video. There was a video like two, maybe three or four readings back, actually, that was basically like, this is it. This is the shift. Like you've made it to the other side. But immediately the next video after that, I had to express that the shift is still shifting, because it's not like a one and done type shift. Like you are now in this paradigm where shift is basically your new reality. Like you are transforming daily. And this is something that you should not feel any level of like guilt around. Like I know that there might be people in your external reality that see your constant transformation as maybe being like inconsistent or flighty, or like maybe like non-committal in some ways. But you are not just like, every time you shift, like just say you are a creative, like you actually like, are an artist of some sort, and you are like constantly starting new pieces of art. Those are all timelines that you are opening 333 on the time as I was saying that. And these are timelines that you can return to, but you would not have them to return to if you did not start them now. And it feels like that's the new foundation that's being laid. Like you're laying a foundation of possibilities. Like you're literally creating new possibilities for yourself by continuing to honor. And what the word that really came through was humor your creative impulses. And that energy of humor makes it feel it's supposed to be fun. Like you are supposed to treat this time period of constant transformation as an opportunity to play. Like this is a time for you to, excuse me, confirmation burp, for you to explore your creativity so innocently that that you allow it to flow through you freely. Like this creativity is literally the manifestation of your dreams, and under that is new vision. And then under that I'm seeing the mind and breakthrough. So that feel and projections. This feels like the other people, like this is the energy. Like you are breaking through the energy of projections from your mind and others. Like there are people who aren't as, how do I want to put this? Because it's not that, I mean, yeah, aren't as creative, but not so much from a place where they can't be, but where they have, like, they kind of silence themselves, because they may even have the same number of ideas that you do, and they might flow just as quickly as yours do, but they don't act on any of them. So they're like creatively constipated, which is may express itself in some form of irritability with your ability to let it flow. But don't take that as you needing to slow down. Like, if you are acting from a place of enjoyment and excitement, and you're doing the things that you actually feel called to do, like innately, because they come easy to you and they bring you joy, continue to follow that path. Like, do not allow anyone to talk you out of pursuing something that you know from a heart level is aligned with what you see for yourself. Because I'm even seeing this completion. Like, one of these things, or maybe several of these things, are going to be puzzle pieces that literally fit into place. But because, like, when you think of a puzzle and a puzzle pieces are weird ass shapes. Like, you cannot name the shape of a puzzle piece other than saying puzzle piece. Like, you can't, there's no shape to it. You can't give words to the shape of puzzle piece other than puzzle piece. And you don't know which piece is the right piece until you have the piece in your hand and fit it into the space that it's supposed to fill. So it's like, especially the puzzle piece on this card, like, that is a very interesting shape, and it almost looks like, it kind of looks like a teapot to me, with the spout on it. So it's giving, like, this is something you're going to be like, it's an overflow. And also with the teapot energy, I'm also getting the imagery of like boiling, and I'm also seeing like this source card. Like, this is fiery energy, like, and fire is like the element of alchemization, but also manifestation. Very like active. You may feel maybe even kind of erratic at this time, like maybe a little chaotic or unpredictable, or like, but don't let that be a hindrance, because those words are projections. You're just being. Like, allow yourself to be in whatever way feels best to you at this time, because this shift, this transition is so unprecedented. Like, there is really no other example. So, well, what the word just came to mind was like Renaissance. So maybe like other Renaissance periods, like times in history, but also maybe even Beyonce's Renaissance that just came through too. Maybe that's a synchronicity for someone. But like other times of Renaissance in history might be potentially relevant here. Like, you might be able to find some level of inspiration there, or even that just being a comparison, like a loose comparison for what's happening now. But this Renaissance, revolution, rebellion that is happening right now, and it's rebellion in the sense of rebelling from the man-made norms, like not necessarily rebellion against any specific authority, but just like showing up so authentically that it feels rebellious. And we have home and protection. So your home is protected, but like your home, your vessel, 844 on the time as I was saying that, you are divinely protected to move forward exactly as you need to. Like, and this is 10 and 1, both 1 energy. This is a new beginning, and it's divinely protected. Bottom of the deck, gratitude. Show gratitude for the experiences and the creations that flow out of you, whatever they are. Like, even if you're not necessarily a artist, creative, like, you create, excuse me, boundaries, psychic, earth. Maybe you might be like, gardening might be significant, like actually planting seeds. Like, you might be creating food or creating beauty from seeds. Like, you might have a beautiful garden, and this is, earth is card number 11. So 1 is very significant. And then we have 48, which would also be 12, which would be 3. So, and then we have 26, which is 8 energy. Yeah, 8 is also significant. 8-8 portal. And that we're in that portal right now. So that's these boundaries as well. That's the boundaries on those projections. the people that are supposed to come with you into this next chapter are going to come regardless of how you show up. And I'm not saying like not to say that you okay, because yes, they're going to show, they will come with you regardless of how you show up, but you are being called to show up authentically. So the more authentic you are, the more you will magnetize the new beings that are meant to go with you on this journey, but you will also, retain the ones that are supposed to come, but repel the ones that aren't supposed to. And that's a good thing, even if it does, produce some of this sorrow energy. Like there's some things that need to be released because this fault line is breaking because of the stress that is placed on it by outside expectations. That's what's causing this cracking, is the external expectations or the search for external validation. This new foundation that you're building or that you're laying is it's self-sustained, and it was 11:11 as I was saying that. Excuse me. This is like, and self-sustained in a way that you know that you are self-sourced. Like the source of your consciousness is the source of all, like of all that is. So you know that everything that flows forth from you is a source manifestation, a source. It, because the stream that's coming through, and because I'm trying. Okay, let me just breathe. You are aware now that you are a fractalization of source experiencing itself in infinite possibilities, infinite expressions. So you are here to be so unique, so authentic, so truly your divine self, that people are going to tell you that they've never met anyone like you. And that's because you are one of one, as we all are. We are all ones to the zero. Like we are what brings, we are the manifestational forces. We are the physical expressions of source. There's a card in my handmade deck that just says you are God made matter. And that it's a double entendre. It's like you are God made matter, like you're God that came to earth in a physical form, but you are also matter made by God. You are God made matter. Let's see. I think I'm going to tap in. Let's see. Archangel Michael here real quick. I have a feeling this is going to be a shorter message. And I had that feeling when I sat down, actually. And the fact that it took off so fast. 13, get your power back. You have forgotten who you are. You are a child of the divine, so take back your power. Literally, in that child energy, to be a child of the divine is to be an eternal child. Yes, you are correct. Number 38, you have listened to your inner guidance and made a wise choice. Keep moving forward. Keep being your most authentic self. And we have bottom of the deck, number 9. Don't give up on love. A relationship you cherish can be healed. Allow me, Archangel Michael, to clear the way for forgiveness so that love can thrive again. And that may be those energies, those beings that have projected onto you these things that make you feel as though your innate way of operating is somehow subpar in some way. Like the ones that are meant to see will see, but they can only see what you show them. So you have to show them your truth by operating in it, not by like trying to force them to understand, but literally just by leading by example, showing up in the fullness of self. I am going to tap in with the Ascension Oracle, and I'm going to read the book for that one. And then I'm going to love and leave y'all here, because y'all, this is the shift. Like this new foundation is allowing you to flow easily, effortlessly, to manifest easily and effortlessly, because you always have been. You've always been manifesting what's taking place in your internal landscape, but you're conscious of it now. And we have number 23 with divine union. There is a loving energy here, I do have to say. And then bottom of the deck with number 31, stop doing, start being. Honestly, I think I'm going to have to read both of those. Um, okay, so number 23, fives and fours may also be significant. Oh, going too far back. 23. Divine union. Balance is the blending of the divine masculine and feminine energy within. The divine feminine and the divine masculine are sacred polarities that exist in all life. This card comes to you so that you can explore the play of these polarities within yourself and for inner union. When the masculine and feminine energies are not unified within you, there is an ongoing search in the external world for that missing aspect from your energy. Be it the masculine looking for balance with the feminine in the external, or vice versa. There is a subconscious attraction to those of the opposite energy for that feeling of fulfillment. When you balance and unify these inner polarities, you no longer need relationships to complete you. Through this union within yourself, there is wholeness in love. There is no neediness or attachment. Excuse me. There is simply a sharing of divine love. The search for equilibrium with another to fill any void or loneliness is replaced by the fullness and richness of being. Through this unification, there is internal harmony. Loved one, your external experiences and relationships will come to mirror your internal balance. Exercise. Reflect on your internal relationship. Do you resonate with having more masculine or feminine energy? If uncertain, do some research on the qualities of each part holds. Now visualize with love both parts coming together as one within you. Affirmation. I unite the divine masculine and feminine within me through unconditional love. And this card is associated with the sacral, solar plexus, and heart chakra. And then we have 31. Stop doing, start being. My right ear just started ringing, which is like the right masculine, left feminine energy. And when I hear ringing on the right, it's more of like an earthly presence. So it feels like there's some sort of communication coming in the physical for you. Take that how it resonates. And it's positive communication. Like there's a message coming. Stop doing, start being. Stop doing and start being the light that you truly are. In a world that is so fast paced, it can be all too easy to get caught up in a chaotic life of doing, doing, doing. There may be feelings of being left behind when you are not keeping up with your self-imposed expectations. Loved one, if you have drawn this card, it is time to stop doing and start being. Take a deep breath and breathe out. Ask yourself, are you who you are because of what you do, or does what you do reflect who you are? Having an abundant, joy-filled life stems from first being. This naturally moves you in the direction of doing. From doing, you then go on to having. For example, if you are doing so much to generate wealth, but it constantly feels like an uphill struggle, at a deeper level, you are closed to prosperity. When you open yourself up to pure beingness, you are clear about being one with abundance. This deeper knowing of being one with abundance flows effortlessly in the direction of prosperity. Stay conscious of your doing and always see if what you are doing is first coming from a place of being. Exercise. Take some time out to just sit in the presence of beingness. Affirmation. Divinely guided, I am magnificent. I am a magnificent being of light, creating a life of choice. There is so much resonance in that whole message. from being to doing to having. But people that like there's always that there's a switch between the it's like they doing, having, being seems to be the order that the human naturally gravitates towards, where being is the last step. You're striving to be where you have, but the real order is to be the thing first and then operate from the being. If you are a, I don't know, the what came through was TV network executive. I don't know why that specific thing came through. I know that's something that I have channeled previously, but like for that to come through right now, maybe that resonates for someone. But like if that is your desire, be that now and then allow your doing to align you with having the title. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. It feels like there's still meat on the bone here somewhere. You know, actually, I'm just going to read this card. This is from the Abraham Hicks deck, and it was sitting on top. But it's, my future isn't about my past. Life is only about now. Nothing that has ever happened has anything to do with now unless, in my now, I continue to think and speak about it. Fresh new thoughts today will always give me a fresh experience. You are new in every new now moment. And you get to choose who and how to be in this new now moment. And make sure that choice is coming from your authenticity and not from seeking external validation. Because you are it. That's the way it's coming through. Like, you are it. You are it. And this is the life you are living. So choose to live it in a way that reflects your beingness. On that note, I am going to love and leave y'all here. Thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. There are links in the description for services if you're interested in a personal reading. I have also added a tip jar link prompted by a loved one wanting to support me or to thank me, to show gratitude in a way that was financial, which like unlocked a door in my mind that aligns with another message, which is if you are in flow with abundance, you have to open the channels in which for it to flow, which means to just have the options available for people to give when they feel called. And that's what I'm doing. So there is a tip jar link in the description. Tips are appreciated but not required, and whatever you give, may it be returned tenfold. But on that note, I am wishing you an abundant ascension, and I will see y'all in the next video. Love y'all. Peace.